Last week, a suicide bomber killed 62 people, mostly young women, who were practicing for their university entrance exams at an education center. Most of them were from the Hazara ethnic group, which has long been the target of such attacks and even a campaign of genocide. Condemning their persecution, Afghans and others around the world, including here in Seoul, have launched a campaign called Stop Hazara Genocide. Our Shin Ye-eun went to check out the demonstration herself.
This family is mourning the death of their 17-year-old daughter. She was killed last week in a suicide bombing at the Kaaj Educational Center in Afghanistan's capital, Kabul. The attack killed at least 60 people, mostly girls, and wounded over 100. No one has claimed responsibility, but many are pointing to the ultra-radical Islamic State. Like many in the past, Friday's attack targeted the Hazaras, an ethnic Shiite Muslim minority. Afghans around the world have decided to stand up against this systematic violence. Demonstrations have been held in at least 100 cities worldwide since the attack on September 30th.
This includes Seoul. Many Afghans have gathered in South Korea's symbolic protest site, Gwanghwamun Square, demanding Stop Hazara Genocide.
Many came hundreds of kilometers Sunday morning to demand action from the international community. They demanded that the UN and the International Criminal Court not only recognize the years of atrocities committed against the Hazaras, but that they find and punish the perpetrators.
Process of genocide does not happen over a week. It does not happen over a month. It takes years, centuries. It has been 3 centuries that the people of Afghanistan, especially the Hazaras, have been under a systematic genocide.
Hazaras have been persecuted for centuries for being ethnically and religiously distinct from the rest of the Afghan community. In recent decades, this was mostly at the hands of the Taliban. According to Human Rights Watch, the Taliban committed at least 9 massacres of Hazaras during their reign in the late 1990s. In one of them, they killed more than 2,000 people. That's why the Taliban's return has been so feared, especially among women and Hazara students.
I have to do a lot more, but it was just the small step I could take. But I also want the whole world to hear that what's going on inside Afghanistan that no one actually knows about and who the Hazaras are.
The next few weeks will see a string of global protests. One way to take part is by tweeting the hashtag Stop Hazara Genocide. Shin Ye-eun, Arirang News.